Israel's military continues to target senior figures in Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC. Israel says it has killed two high-ranking Quds Force commanders in its latest strikes, Saeed Izadi and Benam Shariari. Shariari is the commander of the Quds Force's Weapons Transfer Unit. Israel claims Shariari was responsible for all weapons transfers from the Iranian regime to its proxies across the Middle East. He also allegedly supplied missiles and rockets to Hezbollah, Hamas and the Houthis in Yemen, including weapons used in recent attacks on Israel. The military released this video claiming it shows the strike that killed him. Shariari was reportedly killed over 1,000 kilometers from Israel while traveling in western Iran. Israeli Defense Minister also claimed that their military had also killed another veteran commander, Izadi. He was reportedly killed in an apartment in Iran's Qom province. Izadi led the Palestine Corps of the Overseas Arm, or Quds Force. Israel claims Izadi was one of the main orchestrators of the October 7th attack in Israel. There was no confirmation from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps on the killing of the two commanders. The Quds Force carries out covert operations on behalf of the Revolutionary Guard outside Iran. Israel also claimed that they have killed one of the IRGC Aerospace Force's UAV commanders, Amin Pul-Judaki.
Saeed Izadi coordinated terrorist operations and dealt with a budget that passed directly from Iran to Hamas in Gaza. In practice, Izadi was the main link between the Iranian regime and Hamas. A lot of Israeli blood is on his hands. We will continue to pursue the architects of October 7 until the last one of them.
Israel launched a new wave of strikes on Iran's nuclear site in Isfahan. This marks the second attack of Isfahan. The site was first hit within the first 24 hours of the war back on June 13th. Israel allegedly targeted two centrifuge production sites in Isfahan in the overnight strikes. The Israeli military has released video footage claiming it shows damage to the nuclear facility following the attack. Akbar Salehi, Deputy Governor for Security Affairs in Isfahan, confirmed the strikes. He said the facility had sustained damage, but added there were no casualties reported.
We deepened the damage to the nuclear site in Isfahan and western Iran. On the screen, we can see the site where uranium is being reconverted. This is the second stage after uranium enrichment in the process of developing nuclear weapons. We targeted the site at the beginning of the operation, and tonight we targeted it again. We targeted it again with a deeper blow in order to deepen our achievement. This is what the site looks like after we targeted it again.
The International Atomic Energy Agency, or the IAEA, also confirmed that a centrifuge manufacturing workshop in Isfahan was hit. However, the IAEA emphasized that no nuclear material was present at the site, and therefore the attack poses no radiological risk. Let's now take a quick look at the current status of Iran's other nuclear sites. First up, let's take a look at the damage at Iran's Natanz nuclear enrichment site. IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi says that Israeli strikes on June 13th have destroyed the facility above ground, making it non-functional. Serious underground damage has also been observed. IAEA says that there is no external radiological impact. However, within the compound, there is radiological and chemical contamination. Grossi says there is main concern of chemical toxicity within the site. Next is Fordo enrichment site, which is buried deep underground. Israeli missiles have not reached this complex yet. IAEA's latest update is that there is no impact on Iran's main uranium enrichment site. With respect to the Arak and Kondab nuclear site, IAEA has said that Israeli struck the compound on June 19th. However, given that the reactor at this site is not operational, there has been no impact. Hence, there is no radiological consequence as well. One of the most important sites that IAEA chief spoke of is Iran's Bushehr nuclear power plant. Israel has not targeted Bushehr yet, but Grossi has warned that any damage to the site will trigger the release of very high-level radioactivity into the environment. Grossi warned that this could impact an area of hundreds of kilometers. The IAEA chief also said that any action against the Tehran nuclear research reactor could have severe consequences, potentially for large areas of the capital Iran or Tehran and its inhabitants. He said, and I quote, "In such a case, protective actions would need to be taken